You can hear the Australian fans roaring as they line the track here in Albert Park. Welcome to Melbourne, and the roar from the crowd can only mean one thing. It's race day. Here we are then at the Albert Park circuit, 3.28 miles of bumpy city streets, but not a lot in the way of elevation changes. The circuit goes all the way around the lake, taking in 14 corners. Note the DRS zones into turns 1, 3 and 13. They'll offer our drivers a number of good opportunities to overtake. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Perez, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Russell, Fernando Alonso, Norris, Ricciardo, and Esteban Ocon, Gasly, the rookie, Yuki Tsunoda, and Bottas, Stroll, Magnussen, Guan Yu Zhou, and Nicholas Latifi. Mick Schumacher and Sebastian Vettel starts from the back of the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. Natalie Pinkham joins me once again in the commentary box. It's fantastic to have you with us today. I'm curious though, how do you think the drivers stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It'll keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Drivers on mediums except the two AlphaTauris. We go to 5 red lights and it's lights out, and away we go for the Australian Grand Prix. So good start for Max Verstappen out in front, the two Ferraris side by side in turn 1. Sergio Perez having a look, it's Verstappen ahead of the two Ferraris and Sergio Perez and the two Mercedes. Down into turn 3 we go, two Ferraris still side by side. It's Carlos Sainz down the inside of Charles Leclerc. Can he get it done? No. Charles Leclerc still there, but Carlos Sainz will get ahead through the right-hander. And the run down into the chicane. No moves being made there. Sergio Perez is a bit out of shape. He's lost a couple positions. Heading now down into the quick left right. It's Verstappen leading us ahead of Sainz, Leclerc, Hamilton, Russell, and now Perez down the inside of Fernando Alonso into the quick left right. He gets it done. What a move from Sergio Perez. Here comes Pierre Gasly, Daniel Ricciardo, and Lando Norris. Gasly down the inside on those soft compound tires. This should be easy for him, but Ricciardo fighting him back, but Gasly is ahead. AlphaTauri of Yuki Tsunoda on the soft tyres, trying to get past Hay, cannot get there. Possibly track limits though. I have to have a look at that. Tsunoda still trying to fight this though. Around the outside of the penultimate corner, can he get it done? No, but he's going to have the inside line for the final corner. But Hay swoops around the outside and gets ahead. Heading into turn 1 though. Tsunoda is looking to the inside, Hay defending. Bottas looking at the outside and gets ahead of Tsunoda. James Hay looks up. Oh no, Bottas round the outside. Can he get it done at the final corner? Looks like he's ahead, but Hayes fighting it back down the straight. He's going to go late on the brakes into turn 1, down the inside. Hay keeps his position. Into the pits early to get off those soft tyres. Will be mediums for the AlphaTauri. It's a quick stop. He's in and he's out. Here comes Valtteri Bottas on Hay, down the inside into turn 3. Can he stay there? Bottas is still there, but Hay is in front, but a bit wide, allowing Bottas to come back through the right hander, but Hay is ahead. Here comes Bottas once again. Down into turn 3 they go. Bottas around the outside. He stays in front, and this time he's clean. Excellent. Stroll going for a move on Valtteri Bottas now. Down the DRS straight. Bottas down the inside. Stroll fights over the outside. What a move from Lance Stroll. Here's Bottas coming back at Lance Stroll. One lap later, down the inside of the same corner, but Stroll fighting back around the outside. Can he keep this going? The outside again, Lance Stroll. He's ahead of Bottas. Heading into the penultimate corner, but a bit of contact made. Bottas down the inside of the final corner. Gets it done on Lance Stroll. Charles Leclerc going for the move on Carlos Sainz. Can he get it done? Yes, he can, into the right hander. Carlos Sainz going a bit deep there. So now Max Verstappen ahead of Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz rounding out the podium. So we see Charles Leclerc now pulling into the pits after getting ahead of his teammate, along with race leader Max Verstappen. Verstappen onto the hard compound tyres, held up a bit by the Ferrari. He gets out pretty quickly. Let's see where he comes out. Does he have any traffic? He exits the pits. On his left, there doesn't seem to be any, and Verstappen will have clean air. This is why the yellows were out. Sebastian Vettel having a bit of a spin over turn 2's curb and getting stuck against the wall, having to reverse. Does manage to get himself out of the grass though. Hey, down the inside of Zhou Guan Yu gets it done. Heading into that right hand. Sergio Perez on George Russell now. Going around the outside, people seem to be loving this overtaking spot today, and Sergio Perez loves it too, as he is ahead of George Russell. And yellows out, there's a Mercedes going slowly. That's Lewis Hamilton through the penultimate corner. Lewis Hamilton is going to pull over to the side, and Hamilton is out of the Australian Grand Prix. What a shame for Mercedes. Comes Esteban Ocon on the struggling Daniel Ricciardo around the outside of the Aussie in his home race. Easy move from Esteban Ocon. Max Verstappen just seems to be in a league of his own today, dominating this Australian Grand Prix with ease. I don't think anyone can stop him with 3 laps left. Yellows are out in sector 1 though, and that is Max Verstappen. Verstappen, with 3 laps left in the Grand Prix, is out of this race with a mechanical failure. This could cost him. Carlos Sainz through the penultimate corner. He's got 1 corner to go. He's gonna see the checkered flag first. He takes the checkered flag first. Carlos Sainz wins the Australian Grand Prix ahead of Charles Leclerc, and Sergio Perez rounds out the podium. George Russell, P4, another good result for him. And Fernando Alonso, once again his Alpine survived to the end of the race without an engine failure, and he's going to come home in 5th, with Lando Norris 6th. Esteban Ocon, after making that move on Daniel Ricciardo, will finish 7th, with Ricciardo in 8th, ahead of 10 seconds ahead of James Hay, Mick Schumacher, Zhou Guan Yu, Sergio Perez. From 9th to 12th, as he runs the final corner ahead of Mick Schumacher. He'll come home in another points position. P9 with Schumacher getting his first points of the season after a DNF in Saudi.